backyard, and the sun is out, the birds are out, some people are out, and I thought that it would be a cozy summery vibe to just chit chat, and I'm gonna whisper to you, and you can fall asleep to this, hopefully. It's been a while since I have grabbed the handheld mic, and it's a Blue Yeti. It's just not on its stand. I have a white one that I usually keep on its stand, and I have this old black one that I just have laying around for occasions like this. And it's exciting. I'm sorry if you hear any flies. I want to cut as little as I can to keep it real time and FaceTimey. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoy, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so before you fall asleep. Thank you. So, today is a Friday. I keep feeling like it's a Saturday or Sunday because it's just been so hot in the Netherlands, and I haven't had a lot of plans, and so my sense of time is just very off. I quit working, or like I'm on sick leave from working, doing YouTube, and I stopped working as a youth worker a couple months ago after I had very bad migraines, and I had a big setback in my burnout symptoms resurfacing. They're still there, but I've noticed that I've been doing a lot better. That feels really good to say and to mean it. It's very up and down, and I'm definitely not in a place where I'm ready to work, but I have been excited to film every now and again. You've seen that. That feels good. I've been seeing my friends more. I'm going to spend a couple months in the city again this summer just to soak up friend time, and I feel really ready and well equipped to be doing that. But because I don't have a work structure now, and I don't have a lot of routine at the moment because of the weather mostly and just other things, my sense of time is just completely gone. And actually, that feels very free, and I've been liking that. So I've just been riding the wave. I'm thinking, now that I'm recording, that this is also probably the first time I've ever very intentionally whispered, because I also don't want my neighbors to hear. And these people are nosy, okay? This is an involved neighborhood. I really like this area, and I really like my neighbors. They're very kind. It definitely helps with creating a sense of community in a way. It's not extreme where they'll come over for coffee and stuff all the time, but there's a group chat and everyone is just very kind and helpful, and it's all good vibes. But there's always a little layer of nosiness, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a nosy neighbor in that I want to know what's going on. If there are houses that always have the blinds closed, I'm gonna be thinking about that all the time. Like, what's behind those curtains, guys? Come on. I don't like it if my neighbors are hearing me talk to the camera, because I'm talking English in my backyard, and I normally speak Dutch, so it's like it's a weird vibe. And it shouldn't matter, but it does to me. It's just a little hurdle that I have to push myself over sometimes. But when I'm thinking about my neighbors and how involved they are, a memory always pops up. 7 years ago, when we'd first moved here, my parents went on vacation in the summer, and I'd had friends over in the evening or like late at night for an after party, and two of my friends slept over. One of them was a special friend, you know, and one of my friends crashed on the couch, and that would happen more often, you know, like you would crash on the couch every now and again at places and randomly fall asleep. about this party that I'd had, I guess. And it wasn't like a party, but a hangout late at night, so probably some noise, you know. And my neighbor was like, but there were 2 bikes parked by the house, so there was another friend. And it was like, she meant it very innocently, and she's not someone who would like rat me out or anything. But I then had to explain to my parents that there was another person in the house, and that was just a little embarrassing because I was like 19 and like, Mom, Dad, shut up. It was fun. And that was just a fun memory of how involved my neighbors are. And also, like, that has pros and cons, of course. Like, it's not always nice, but I'm trying to see it as a positive. They're not judgmental in any way, but I was just like, okay, you guys are a little bit too nosy for my liking in this moment, but okay, thank you so much. Now, luckily, I have a very good relationship with my family as well, so I can be honest about these things and just share them, and it's not a big deal. But it's, you know, yeah, when you're 19 and they find out and you wish that they hadn't. Sad. Anyway, so that's that on my neighbors. But yeah, it's the weather here. I'm going to be really Dutch and talk to you about the weather for a while. Today it's going to be 37 degrees Celsius, and they put out code red. And they've never done that here for heat, so it's a whole thing in the news. Earth is warming up, but we're not gonna get into that too much, okay? But they put out code red. Just, you know, stay inside as much as you can, or at least out of the sun, out of the direct sun. I'm enjoying my outside time now because I definitely think that I'll be spending a good chunk of my day inside today. I think I'm gonna play The Sims. I've been playing The Sims 3 again so much, and I've been loving it, and it's been great. But about the weather, and then I'll get back to The Sims, okay? It's been really hot here, and luckily inside the house I can cool it down quite well, and we have an AC in the attic because I sleep in the attic, and that gets really warm because, you know, heat rises, so I'm lucky in that way. And luckily we have an AC, and that really helps with sleep. But I also have a cat, and currently my parents are on vacation and I'm cat sitting, because when they get back I'm heading off to the city, so I'll be gone for a while, and so I'm just kind of waiting for them to get back, cat sitting, chilling. My cat loves being outside. He is an adventurous little fella, and there's a little frog pond in a neighborhood, like in a close by. I'm pointing at it, but you don't know. And he loves hanging out there, and he has a GPS tracker collar. We use Tractive. That's the brand name, the company name, and I'm very content with it. My family, we all love it. It's a little rectangular gray block that goes on his collar, so it's not the most subtle, comfortable little thing, but it guarantees safety, and it's gotten us out of a lot of stress at various times, so I'm very grateful that he has it. You do need to put it on though, because if you forget, it's, you know, just, you gotta guess when he gets back. Luckily, cats are pretty habitual and like routines and stick to their routines, and my cat is pretty food driven, so if he's lounging around somewhere, I can call for him and he'll pop out of the bushes and he'll walk home with me. Like, I can really, if I want to go for a walk with my cat, I can, and he'll just follow me. Like, he'll go into front yards of neighbors and play around a little, and he'll be slow and then run, and then, but he'll walk with you. So he has some dog energy in him. That's that dog in him. And days ago, it was also really warm, and he didn't have his tracker on, and he'd been gone since like 5 a.m. I tried to let him out really early because he'll start meowing and standing on me when I'm sleeping and like kind of put his paws in my face. And I like my sleep, and when it's already getting light out, I'm like, go outside, go do your thing. Bring me a lovely mouse. I always love that when you do that. It's the worst part about cats, I swear. It's so sad. But he didn't have his tracker on that particular day, and it was getting later and later, and then it was dinner time, and he still wasn't back. Because he'll have days where he'll be on excursion all day. There are cats he likes to, low-key harass. He's not very popular in the neighborhood. He can be a little bit of a bitch. And unfortunately, we don't have a grip on that because it's outside of the house. But we're in good contact with neighbors who have trouble with him, and we're like, just spray him with water, like scare him away. But when he comes home, he's like, our little baby, and he's super cute. Like, we don't get that side of him that much. Yeah, that's odd. But he was gone all day, and I'd done a couple of laps around the block and called for him, and normally he'll always show up, and he didn't. And that's when I got really worried. And my neighbors, whose yards he hangs out in, hadn't seen him all day, and so I got really worried. And then my neighbor, like I said, kind neighbors, put it in the group chat, put it on Facebook, just to make sure. Because cats can get locked in sheds during the day, or they get scared and they stay away all day. But I felt worried, and I wanted to go to the city for a couple days. I was like, I want you to be home. I didn't end up going to the city because he was just gone for too long. And lo and behold, he comes home like nothing's wrong, He's like, meow, are you gonna feed me now or what? And he didn't have any weird behavior, so he was probably sleeping in the bushes or in someone else's yard, or maybe he was in a shed somewhere, but he came back, luckily. But there have been times where his tracker would tell us that he's pretty far out, and we would have to go pretty far to get him, and then we do get up and get him, because we just don't want him to get lost or anything. So it's nice to have a tracker. And on the app, this is not sponsored, it should be, you can make zones, so if you know your cat's route, like it'll also show on the map where he's been, which is great because on days where, like the other day when I lost him, I can just go to his usual spots. So you have like a green zone, orange, and red, and if he goes into the danger zone, you get a notification on your phone, so then you'll know. Now what my cat does is he'll play around along the edge of the danger zone, so he'll like go in and out and in and out and in and out of the danger zone, and so you'll get 25 notifications, which is the downside, but I love getting a sign of life from my cat, so it's fine. And you can also see in the app what percentage his collar is on, so usually he'll go out very early. He's out now. Today I am gonna go look for him because it's going to be super hot and I want him to be inside, but usually he'll come back either after breakfast or after lunch, and he'll sleep for a while, and then after dinner he'll go out again, and then late at night. So yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that, but okay. He's just a routine lover, and usually he'll stick to that. Now that my family's away and the weather is weird, he's on a different schedule than he normally is, but that's fine. I can't believe how long I've been talking about my cat, but I hope that you enjoyed it. Another thing I would like to yap about. Do you see something different about me? No? Okay, well, I got new glasses, and this is what they're looking like. It is a very different vibe to the glasses that I previously had. I got these on Jimmy Fairly. Once again, not sponsored, but it should be, because I just wanted something different and something that I would enjoy wearing out and about and would feel stylish in, and just something with a very different vibe to what I had, because I you've seen them, but I've had that type of glasses for years now, and so I just wanted to expand. So I got these, and I got a pair of prescription sunglasses because I enjoy not wearing contacts a lot because my eyes get really dry, but I wear sunglasses all the time when I'm outside, so I was getting really bothered by having to put my contacts in so I could wear my sunglasses, etc. It is more convenient because you don't have to switch glasses when you're out and about, but I liked the idea of having prescription sunglasses so I can just let my eyes rest. So I also got a pair of sunglasses, but I got polarizing lenses in them, and they made me feel really weird, and it felt like looking through 3D glasses, and I didn't know if it was something I needed to get used to. But I'm considering returning them and replacing the lenses, or I need to have more time to get used to them, but glasses are expensive, so I would rather stick to something that I'm comfortable with and know I'm gonna wear it, versus, getting glasses that will give me slight anxiety, because I then get nervous about migraines and stuff, like if it's good for my eyes or not, if I'm triggering things. So I'm still considering, I still have time, but yeah, that's been really nice. I really like them. I needed to get used to them. I definitely did want my friend's opinion on it. Usually I'm like, if I like it, I like it, but because it's so different to what I'm used to, I was like, okay, is this like gunty or is it dorky? Because the line is so thin, and I hope I look a little gunty. So yeah, but I really enjoy them. I think that they suit my face well. I like that they're more rectangular / oval. I've been looking for a pair like this for months, almost a year now, and the optometrists here didn't really have what I was looking for. And I saw the Emma glasses on Wembley Parker or something the brand is called. They had like a collaboration with Emma Chamberlain, and they had this beautiful pair of glasses, but it's a US site, it doesn't ship here, so that was sad. I'm trying to think if I have more life updates, but everything has been kind of same old, same old. So I thought I could give you an update on my Sims experience. I will always and forever be a Sims 3 girly. I'm not a Sims 4 girl. I'm sorry, I tried. And I really want to be, but I also don't. I just love the Sims 3. I love the customization options. It's great. Unfortunately, I have a MacBook and I play on a MacBook. And with the Sims 3 being old and the Mac chips having changed over time, the game doesn't work properly on the Mac. It's fine, but I have this expansion pack called Island Paradise where you have island life, and a lot of the functions there don't work, like all the ocean interactions don't work, and I loved to play that world, so that makes me really sad. And also when I play with too many mods or custom content, my game crashes immediately and I get a bunch of weird stuff. So I play it without custom content and with a couple of interaction mods, because I like having more interactions, because I've played the game since I was maybe 11 or something, so it's fun to see your Sims being able to do new things, I guess. I am currently playing in Appaloosa Springs and Family in Sunset Valley, which is two different worlds. Sunset Valley is base game, and Appaloosa Springs comes with Pets expansion pack. And with both worlds, I've done a rags to riches type of thing, and I'm thinking of making one of them a legacy challenge. I started in Sunset Valley, and I got my Sim to work her way up, and now she has a family and 2 children, and they live in a big house, and it's nice. And then I got overwhelmed by playing with the whole family, and I wanted to chill, so I made a single Sim, a girl, in Appaloosa Springs, and I did the same thing, rags to riches. And I let her just have her solo time and get really fucking rich. She went to college and everything, and then she met someone and fell in love, and now they also have a child. So now I've got two families, kind of. And so I've been a little confused in what I want right now, because I liked just playing with one sim because it's just kind of brainless, like, I don't know. And if I want a more interactive experience, I'll choose the family. And sometimes I'll just go into the world and build houses. So it's been nice to get back into that and to really let myself enjoy that, because I definitely have had, I've been very consciously offline, and that also meant away from the computer in general and being here and now and the physical world. But it has been really nice to allow myself to just rot on the couch and play a Sims game if I feel really just unmotivated to do anything else, and I just want to be creative there and nostalgic, I guess. And I think that I said this in a previous video where I felt really peaceful in my last life updates, and for a while after that I really didn't, and slowly that feeling is coming back, and it's just been really nice. I have things on my mind, I have things that hold me back and things that bug me. Overall, I'm optimistic, and I've just been enjoying things and setting my boundaries and relaxing and spending time with people that I love. And so I'm very excited to spend time in the city, to really submerge myself in friend time, even though the city is going to be so overstimulating, and I'm probably going to be excited to get back home. It's always a duality, because I love being here and in nature, and I love my family, but living with my parents isn't ideal, and living far away from my friends isn't. So it's always pick your losses, I guess, and now I'm gonna have friend time, and I'm excited about that. So yeah, that was all that I have in me for a ramble tonight. I hope that you enjoyed. This is really all I have to say, because I haven't been doing all that much, just sitting in the kiddie pool in the backyard, reading a tiny little bit, playing The Sims, watching New Girl, packing my stuff to go to the city. Making music is something that I've been doing a lot again, and that's been exciting. I have a second channel where I post vlogs and stuff, but I also post some music stuff again. I started doing that again a little bit. I have 2 covers up that are recent, and I've really been enjoying just very lo-fi music sharing, because that's what first drew me to the internet, a place where I could share music and in the moment and with imperfections and not worrying about production value, I guess. And I don't like to use this word that much because it's very overused, I feel like, but it's a very healing experience. So if you enjoy music and acoustic covers and stuff and vlogs and want to see more, definitely check out my vlog channel, it's in the description. But for now, I'm gonna say sweet dreams, good night or good day wherever you are. Here's a forehead kiss. Stay hydrated, rest well.